Okay, Phil Mitchell again. Uh, Wanted to show you this little mini program I developed for crane selection, uh, where I had been previously. Um, they would literally just, you know, a complete guess, um, and it bothered me, drastically because uh, in previous places where I worked, where we use cranes a lot, we would actually look up, the actual criteria, right? The radius from the center pin, the boom length, and then your heaviest pick, and then you would look up in the load charts for the various cranes to come up with your, what size crane that you would most likely use given the criteria. Um, so instead of manually looking up the tables constantly, I decided to make this little program to, I guess, help figure that out, like a lot more quickly. Um, Now, what I did was I went on Amquip's website and I got basically every crane that is available in their entire fleet, or that was ever manufactured or made, which you know the database of available cranes can be easily adjusted or customized to your local crane vendors that you use regularly, so that when you put your criteria in, what'll pop up is what's actually available in their fleet. But anyway, this is just to give you an idea. So, right, there's the three basic things. Then the radius, right? We got boom length, and then what are you picking? That heaviest pick. So what this does, this just gives you, what's in the range uh, that's most likely, that you're going to use given this criteria. And then over here it gives you the actual crane, and then this is the limit for this specific crane. So this is a Grove hydraulic with 2,000 pounds counterweight, and there's your limit, 8,000 pounds. So we're double the heaviest pick, um but this will also show what the type of crane, because depending on the situation, you may need a hydraulic, or you may need a rough terrain, or an all-terrain, or vice versa. I only went up to 200 ton because once you get to 200 or more, those are more like the specialty cranes, and usually you would need to contact the crane sales guy to go over what's all involved, because again, once you get over 165, even 150, I mean they get to be pretty large, and there's going to be specific delivery and erection and assembly fees involved in those. But I just run through some just randomly through some different scenarios, and you can see how this thing works. And okay, so this is pulling up the actual crane, but you could have other columns here with um, some nominal, your day rate, your weekly rates, monthly. If there's going to be you could put in some delivery fees of some kind, uh, if they're minimal, or if they're going to be a lot more. So this guy here has some large counterweights, so there will be a lot more delivery and assembly time. So let's go. If I do 25,000 pounds, what happens? There's one guy available, big guy. So that's it. Just thought I'd show you this.